What if you could become a better person? Not by working harder, but by taking one doable step a day. And not because you're a bad person now, but because there's something inside you that's ready for more. How to Be a Better Person walks you through 1 year of those tiny steps. 365 small but mighty tools you can use in the next 24 hours to make a difference in yourself and the world. My mission? To help you live your best life. Hi, and happy Tuesday, which I like to think of as the most productive day of the week. And that's why I've dedicated Tuesdays on How to Be a Better Person to tips that help you in your work life. I'm Kate, your host. Today's tip is designed to help you be a better and more efficient communicator. And in this day and age of overflowing inboxes and texts aplenty, it may surprise you. Because I'm going to encourage you to do something that may seem even a little old-fashioned, and that is to know when to pick up the phone. I love email as much as the next person, I truly do, but it has its limits. You can't read tone in an email, first of all. Emojis help, but most of them don't use them in emails because it's not part of our keyboard if we're on our computer. Texts are better, but still, you can't read body language. And sometimes it's really hard to even understand the meaning of a person's words. It's so easy to misunderstand what someone is saying if it is even remotely complicated. Writing a clear email is truly an art. It takes time. For all these reasons, sometimes you just have to pick up the phone. To help you know when those times are, here are 5 specific occasions when you've got to force yourself to stop emailing and have a real-time conversation instead. Number 1. If you are ever tempted to ask someone who's not on the email string what they think the other person means, that is a clue that you need some clarity. Number 2. If you're 5 emails into an exchange with no resolution in sight, people, put yourself out of your misery. Pick up the phone. Number 3. When you're starting to suspect that at least one of you is misunderstanding the other. Number 4. When you haven't heard back. Now, I know this is hard, but everybody's inbox is overflowing. We all need reminders. You can always send another email that says, I just wanted to bump myself back up to the top of your inbox. But if you've been emailing with someone and they're not responding to you and they're not responding to your nudges, it's time to call. You can do this. I know it's scary. People will even thank you like, oh God, I've been meaning to get back to you. I'm so glad you reached out. And number 5 is when you legitimately just want to connect. That's hard to do over email. In today's world, phone calls stick out. They are memorable. They're also an opportunity for real-time connection, which is rare. Also, if you don't understand something someone says on a call, you can immediately ask them to clarify. You can also say something like, here's what I hear you saying. Is that right? I know it can feel like a big effort to pick up the phone, but it can save you a bunch of time and a lot of headaches. My only caveat is that if the other person doesn't answer and you leave a message, you may want to send them either an email or a text to tell them to listen to your message. I have to confess that I rarely remember to check my voicemails. Typically, if I see someone has called me, I won't even listen to the message. I'll just call them back. It's not a judgment of the medium. It's just inbox overload. A lot of people won't answer a number they don't recognize either because spam calls have gotten so rampant. So you may also want to say in your last email before you call something like, I'm going to give you a quick call so we can talk this out. I'm calling from a 646 area code so you'll know it's me. Here's hoping that this will lead to some satisfying conversations for you so that you can move forward on something that's been stymieing you. And speaking of communications, if you're enjoying this podcast, would you be up for leaving a review on iTunes or in whatever app you use to listen? I would be so appreciative. Thank you. Thanks for listening to How to Be a Better Person. Our theme song is Left for Deadish by Junior85. The podcast is mixed by Sound Advice Strategies. If you liked what you heard in this episode, share it with someone you think would like it too. Your voice matters. Also, How to Be a Better Person has an official newsletter that sends the past 7 episodes, a sneak peek of the week ahead, and one well-chosen meme to your inbox every Saturday morning. Sign up at beabetterpersonpodcast.com and click on Get Podcast News. I also love to hear from listeners. I love it. Send me an email by clicking on the Contact Kate button at beabetterpersonpodcast.com, tweet me at KateHan, KateHan, or find me on Instagram at Kate Hanley Author. I look forward to connecting with you.